Excuse me while I address the graduates. Good evening, graduates. The time is almost here for you to walk across this field and complete your high school career. Today is your official last day as a high school student. However, make no mistake about it, it is not your last day as a Falcon. The diploma that you're about to receive solidifies your bond to EK, and from this day forward, you shall always and forever be a Falcon. Now you have reached this milestone in your life, but you didn't make it this far all by yourself. Take a look at this crowd behind me. It is filled with family, friends, and teachers. Without them, none of this would be possible. So let's take a moment, graduates, to give a round of applause for the special people in your lives. As we gather here today, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey that has led us to this point. I am honored to stand before you as the principal of the largest and most diverse high school in the state of Michigan, where our differences are celebrated and our unity is cherished, making East Kentwood High School one of the coolest high schools ever. As a matter of fact, do me a quick favor. If English is your second spoken language at home, or you were born in another country, please stand up and be recognized. Thank you. Wow. Now, I'm not saying we are the coolest high school in the state of Michigan. Let me be clear. We are the coolest high school in this world, period. I love this class. These past couple of weeks, I often ask seniors what their plans are after they graduate, and I hear them say, attend college, go to trade school, join the military or the workforce. But one response really stood out to me, and it really put a smile on my face. This student, who I won't disclose his name, said, I just can't wait to be grown and in charge. I proceeded to ask this young man if he understood what grown meant, and he went on to tell me in a nutshell, life is a process, and he just completed the adolescent portion of it, thus meaning he is now able to make all his own decisions without having to answer to anyone. You know, like your family, I laughed, and I told him that graduation is not a rite of passage to adulthood. Getting a diploma does not equate to being grown. Until you can fully support yourself by paying for that college tuition, the mortgage, all the food that you eat, the car payment, the light bill, gas bill, water bill, trash bill, cable bill, cell phone bill, medical bill, and many other bills required to survive, you are not grown. Until then, continue to honor and thank your parents. Then Isaiah Howard, looked at me and said, Mr. Backery, you are always extra, and we both laughed. Sorry, Isaiah.
Oh, that's so funny.
The class of 2023, you have truly embodied what it means to be kind, hardworking, and resilient. In a world often focuses on dividing us, you have shown that people from different walks of life can not only coexist, but indeed thrive together. I am confident that this class will produce some of the world's greatest future leaders and all-around great human beings. As you leave this campus and venture off into this world, remember that your time at East Kentwood High School has provided you with the tools you need to make a difference. You have learned the power of kindness, the importance of hard work, and the strength that comes from embracing diversity and the courage to do what is right. I challenge each and every one of you to stand up for yourselves and others when injustice occurs. So I ask you, class of 2023, which one of you will stand up for that person that is being bullied or harassed simply because they don't fit in?
Yeah, stand up, guys. There you go.
Who will stand up for mental health awareness and remove the stigma and social pressures and tell the world that it's okay not to be okay? Will you stand up for the equality of every woman that they deserve? And make no mistake about it, women are just as smart and hardworking as any man in this world, if not better. And last but not least, will you stand strong against racist and separatist practices towards good people whose skin color happens to be black, brown, or yellow, or whatever country they're from, or whatever religion you practice? Class of 2023, as you stand with me, do me a favor and lock arms and repeat after me. We, the graduates of East Kentwood High School,
So cool.
pledge on everything we love to stand up for my rights and the rights of others, and do everything in our power to make this world a better place. By the power vested in me, I declare this class ready to take flight and change the world for the better. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the best class of 2023. Thank you, and I love you.
And today we are here to commend the accomplishments and achievements of the 592 seniors in the class of 2023 who have taken a pivotal step towards their futures. Whether you decide to pursue higher education, go to trade school, enter the workforce, or start a business, we can be proud of the relentless work we've put in over the past 4 years. Despite the ongoing challenges of living through a global pandemic, we are here tonight because of the support of those who love us and the community around us. This journey would not have been possible without the sea of faces I look at today, the families of the students behind me, and the teachers dispersed throughout the stadium. From driving to and from school, sports, and extracurriculars, to everything else that makes up parenting, I would like to recognize the parents and guardians as well. Raising children is not easy. It requires many hats, from chef to chauffeur to chaperone, and an endless well of patience. To the teachers, thank you for every moment spent teaching not only educational content, but life skills that molded us into the people we are today. In August of 2005, I immigrated to America with my parents when I was 4 months old. Growing up, I found it difficult to call myself an immigrant because I spent nearly my entire life in America, while others came as older children or young teenagers. However, this didn't stop me from feeling like an outcast. I spent my kindergarten through 8th grade years at a charter school, experiencing kids and teachers mocking my name and jeering at the lunches I would bring. In response, I formed a new identity, Abise. She tried to fit in with her friends and classmates and rarely talked about her family and culture, slowly giving up the essential parts of herself to fit in. Initially, entering the public school system at a freshman as EK was overwhelming. I went from a class of about 80 to nearly 800 freshmen with no time to adjust, so it was no shocker that I despised the first few months of high school. It would be false to claim I went into EK with an open mind. However, despite believing I'd have to maintain the same middle school facade, the people I brushed shoulders with, made eye contact with, and shared classrooms with were a far cry from my old school. I heard people speak different languages, partake in cultural events, and most importantly, talk about their ethnicity and culture with pride I hadn't realized I could have. Teachers would hang flags of the countries of their students' origins in their classrooms and provide an atmosphere where foreign kids would feel comfortable being themselves. Slowly, I made more friends, weaving bits and pieces of my home identity into my school personality, knowing that I would find people just like me, first generation students with their families' hopes and dreams resting upon their shoulders. Because of EK's community, I can take pride in who I am today and how I got to this moment. Behind my successes and achievements are the legacy of my parents, grandparents, and past generations. I hope to speak for all students with immigrant parents and families in recognizing them for undergoing their journey to America with nothing but their dreams and aspirations to give their children an education and future that they were unable to have. Thank you. We honor and celebrate you today as well. With our futures bolstered by our families' sacrifices and support, we will carry their ambitions with us from this moment on. Thank you again.
We all know the quote, it takes a village to raise a child. Internally meaning it takes a community's collaborative effort to raise a child fully and successfully. Our village is East Kentwood High School. When we think of our village, we think how everyone is super excited for dances, how Rick patrols the parking lot booting cars, or how Milk Dud breaks up the disputes. Something unique to our village is our diversity. We're able to learn valuable lessons about other cultures, which become a necessity for our own journey. The fact is, once we leave, people tell us no more than we hear yes. It will take many forms, but one way we will all hear failure is an employer saying, "Thank you for your application, but I regret to inform you we've chosen another candidate." We will fail often, but I urge everyone here today to not accept no for an answer. Not giving up, because giving up fuels despair and regret. You will succeed in the end. To everyone here tonight, my name is Jeremiah Wilson, and on behalf of our village, East Kentwood High School's graduating class of 2023, I'd like to thank everyone who has helped us get to this historic point of our lives, a point that has took 13 years of hard work, dedication, and devotion. I'd like to express my gratitude towards our support systems, to the instructors and staff that got up early every morning to provide us with the education we needed to pursue our dreams. We have faced many challenges and fought many odds, but we're honored to stand before you now. We made it through high school due to your assistance, but it wasn't easy. In truth, life within and outside the village is a puzzle. The puzzle that began 13 years ago when we were asked the question what we wanted to be when we grew up. As we became older, the puzzle began to fall in place. But as we grew older, the question of what we wanted to be when we grew up stayed in the back of our minds, becoming more intense and stressful, making grades and accomplishments for our resumes most crucial. But looking back at our time at East Kentwood High School, it wasn't the grades or accomplishments that defined us. It was the interactions we had with our village. It instilled us with a sense of pride. We can now travel forth and assist other villages prosper because we have preparedness, respect, integrity, dependability, and effort. I am very pleased to be a part of this village, this community, this family, this home. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Zuleika Elamihu, and I would like to congratulate the class of 2023 and the faculty, teachers, and guardians who guided us all to achieve a moment we have all been waiting for. Can't you believe how fast this time has gone? From kindergarten, we were learning the color within the lines. In middle school, we were memorizing y equals mx plus b. And finally, these last 4 years, we showcased resilience in the face of adversity, with being struck by the COVID-19 pandemic. While being stuck inside our homes and balancing our education, we had to learn to navigate a new way of learning through Zoom, Google Classroom, and Ingenuity. These past 13 years, you have had to have shown exponential character development, persistence, and strength to be sitting where you are now. The diploma that awaits for you is a testament to the perseverance and growth mindset you have displayed over the years. Kentwood Public Schools is a district where every student is given a chance, regardless of their background or who they are. And tonight it is displayed by the graduates that sit before you. All 592 of us, all share a different journey. I was raised in Kentwood my entire life, being the fourth out of my 6 siblings to graduate and walk across this stadium, while being the third out of my 3 sisters to give a speech on this podium. But some of you tonight moved here from another city or state, and even from another continent or country. Throughout my 4 years here as a student, I have come to learn that East Kentwood High School is a sanctuary for education, inclusivity, and a home for opportunity. When I was a first grader at Glenwood Elementary, I remember seeing the word diversity in bold colors displayed when I walked into Miss Mulligan's class. Now, progressing as a young adult, I define diversity as a goal to achieve a world where we respect and bond with one another, regardless of our skin color, religion, gender, and other differences. I know this class will carry this legacy with honor and pride as we take these next steps into our lives. Thank you.